This morning, before the sun came up, I laid the cards for Cancer. The first one I turned almost made me faint, literally. I've been reading the cards for over 20 years, and I had never, not once, seen it come forward with this kind of force, aimed so precisely at one sign, at one moment in time. I had to sit back, I had to breathe, and then I knew I had to record this for you. Because before this week is over, something inside you is going to change. Something is already moving. I want to tell you everything I saw. I want to tell you about the card that almost knocked the breath out of me. The card of what is approaching Cancer right now with brutal, unstoppable force. I want to tell you about the message of the person who has been thinking about you, more than you know, more than they've said out loud. I want to give you the urgent warning your heart has already been whispering to you in the quiet hours, when the noise dies down and you're left alone with yourself. I want to show you the opportunity you haven't been able to see yet because something else has been blocking the light. And I want to reveal the secret, the one that has been sitting right beneath the surface of your daily life, hidden, waiting. But first, my love, I need you to feel what you already feel, that tension in your chest that you can't quite explain, that quiet restlessness that follows you from room to room, from task to task, from conversation to conversation, the feeling that something is about to break. You can't name it, you can't point to it, but your body knows. Your body has known for a while. You felt something was different. You were right. Now, the card. The card that left me speechless this morning, the one I turned first, the one that made me hold my breath and press my hand flat against my chest, is the Tower. The Tower, upright, full force, no softening. I have to be honest with you, Cancer, because that is the only thing I know how to be. The Tower is the card of sudden rupture. It is the card of structures collapsing. It is the card of lightning that strikes in an instant and reveals what was hidden in the dark. It is not a gentle card. It does not ask for permission. But here is what I need you to hear, and I need you to really hear it. The brutal thing approaching you right now is not coming from outside. It is not a person attacking you. It is not an outside force arriving to destroy what you've built. The brutal thing approaching, Cancer, is the truth that you yourself have been holding back, with your own two hands, with your own silence, with your own willingness to look away, and it is ready to break through. Think about this. Is there a relationship in your life that seemed stable, seemed fine on the surface, but when you press on it, even slightly, you can feel the cracks running all the way down? Is there a project, a job, a plan you've been building that you secretly know is resting on a foundation that cannot hold the weight you're placing on it? Is there a secret, one you already know, one you've known for some time, that you've been pretending not to see? Because seeing it would mean you'd have to do something about it. Is there a mask you've been wearing for so long that you've forgotten what your own face looks like underneath? And Cancer, does it feel like the ground beneath what you've built is beginning to shake? That rhetorical question is not rhetorical. You know the answer. That is why you're here. If this is landing in your chest right now, do me a favor. Press like on this video. Let the universe know you showed up today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Because what comes next in this reading, you are going to want to hear. I'm not going anywhere. Stay with me. Cancer, I know you. You are someone who tries. You have talked about it. Maybe to a friend, maybe to yourself in the mirror at 2 a.m. You have prayed about it. You have searched for answers. You have cried about it in the car when nobody could see you. You have tried to logic your way through it, to patience your way through it, to love your way through it. And still, the tension doesn't pass. And I want you to understand why. What the Tower reveals in this kind of deep, bone-level truth cannot be solved with another piece of advice. It cannot be reasoned away with a 5-step plan. What the Tower is asking of you requires something deeper, something sustained, something that walks with you day after day, not just today, not just for the next 5 minutes. My love, I know this hurts to hear. I know the word tower lands heavy, but I want you to know that you do not have to walk through what is coming alone. A while back, I put together something called the 21 Decrees Journal, 21 days of companionship, of guidance, of my voice walking beside yours through exactly this kind of moment. It is not a course, it is not homework, it is a path, and it is waiting for you in the first pinned comment below this video. Go look when you're ready. I'll be here. Cancer, listen to me now. The tension you carry, that weight in your chest, that quiet restlessness that follows you like a shadow, it is not weakness. It is not anxiety for no reason. It is not you falling apart. It is the feeling of someone who senses, at a level deeper than thought, deeper than words, that something is about to shift, that something real is on its way. And here is something nobody ever told you, something I want to say plainly. You do not have to keep holding on. You do not have to keep gripping the shape of things as they are, white-knuckled, exhausted, pretending. You are allowed to let the truth come. You are allowed to stop bracing. Now let me go deeper into what the Tower is really showing me for you, Cancer. Because I think there is a misunderstanding about this card that I want to gently undo. People hear the Tower and they think destruction. They think ruin. They think everything I've worked for, gone. But that is not what lightning does. Lightning illuminates. In the split second that lightning strikes, you can see everything, every corner, every shadow, every shape that was hiding in the dark. The Tower does not fall to punish you. The Tower falls to free what was trapped underneath, to release what has been buried under the weight of what no longer serves you. That is the key phrase I want you to carry with you from this reading. What is going to fall was already dead. You just didn't have permission to see it yet. A few months ago, a woman came to my reading table. I won't tell you her name. I never do. But I will tell you she was terrified when the Tower came up. She sat across from me, and her hands went still, and she said, very quietly, "That's the bad one, isn't it?" And I said to her what I want to say to you now. It is the honest one. She had been in a situation, a relationship, a dynamic, a way of living that looked fine from the outside. That looked like she had everything together. But inside, quietly, steadily, it had been destroying her, draining something essential from her, day after day, so slowly she had almost stopped noticing. The Tower came. Things broke open. It was painful. I won't lie to you and tell you it wasn't. But what came out from underneath the rubble was her real self, her actual life. 6 months later, she wrote to me and said, "I finally feel like I can breathe." What fell was already dead, Cancer. What is coming for you, this rupture, this revelation, it is not taking your life. It is giving it back. So I want to give you something to work with today. Something that belongs only to this moment, only to this reading. Your decree, and I want you to say this with me. I am ready for the truth that sets me free. That is your decree, Cancer. And here is how I want you to use it. Right now, wherever you are, Sitting, standing, lying down. Bring your right hand to your chest, flat against your heart. Feel the warmth there. Close your eyes if you can, and say it out loud 3 times. The first time, for the body that already felt this truth coming and carried it in silence. The second time, for the mind that resisted, that bargained, that looked for another explanation. The third time, for the heart, your heart cancer, that endured, that kept going, that loved, even when loving was hard. Say it 3 times. Mean it. Let your own voice be the first voice that tells you the truth is safe. You are ready. So, I've given you the tower. I've given you the hand on the chest. I've given you the decree. That helps you today, Cancer. That is something real you can take from this moment and carry into the rest of your week. But I'm going to tell you a truth now that most people won't tell you, because it's not comfortable and because it doesn't make for a tidy ending. And I think you deserve the honest version. Here it is, Cancer, a video, even this one, even one that comes from 20 years of reading and from something I genuinely felt this morning when that card came up. A video can open a door. It can name what you're carrying. It can give you a decree, a ritual, a moment of recognition. But it cannot walk with you through what comes after. It cannot be there at 11 at night when the rupture has happened and you don't know what the next step looks like. It cannot hold your hand through day 3 or day 9 or day 17. And here is the truth, Cancer. You don't need another piece of advice. You need a path. That is why I built the 21 Decrees Journal. 21 days. My voice beside yours every single day. The first 7 days are about the cut, helping you see clearly what the tower has revealed, without flinching, without running. The next 7 are about the heal, not patching over the wound, but actually tending to it, with intention and with care. And the final 7 are about the open, stepping into what is possible now that the false structure has fallen. It is not a long course. You don't have to study anything. You don't have to clear your schedule. I walk with you, voice to voice, for 21 days. And if you get to the end of the first 7 days and it isn't what you needed, write to me. There is a 7-day refund, no questions, no conditions. The link is in the first pinned comment. Go find it when you're ready. And now, just for a moment, bring your hand back to your chest. Breathe. You are still here. That matters more than you know. Oh my God, Cancer, I have one more card to show you, because I would never leave you with only the tower. The tower is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of the real one. The final card I pulled for you this morning, the one that came after the rupture, the one that waited on the other side of everything that is about to fall, is the star. The star. After the tower, the star. Do you understand what that means? It means that what comes after the collapse is not emptiness. It is not ruin. It is light, genuine, quiet, steady light. Not the blinding flash of lightning, the soft, persistent glow of a sky full of stars, the kind that is always there, that you forgot to look for while you were busy holding everything together. Cancer, this is not coincidence. The universe brought you here today, to this video, to this moment, to this reading. You didn't stumble here. You were guided. The tower was already moving in your life before you pressed play, and the star. The star is the promise that what you find on the other side of this truth, this rupture, this moment of breaking open, is going to be real, more real than what came before. I want you to take care of yourself today. Eat something good. Drink a full glass of water, open a window, and let the air in. These are not small things. They are acts of love toward a person who is in the middle of something important. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Because the Tower for Cancer is a season, not a single moment, and I will be here for every part of it. Reading, speaking, walking beside you. The 21-day path is still there, in the first pinned comment. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. We walk with light. You don't walk alone.